Guys, I think we're officially 40 today.
I thought it was 41.
Well, there's definitely episodes that like just didn't get uploaded, but because like I'm just saying, that's why I said officially. That's why I said officially. If we counted every episode we ever did, then yeah, we're like in the mid-50s. But as far as officially uploaded,
Okay.
Wait, we've been doing episodes that haven't been uploaded.
remember when we were recording at your house, and then we wouldn't even know the recording was shitty until I got home, and be like, bro,
Oh, those don't count.
I know they don't count. That's why I'm not counting them.
But if you think about
So
it,
they
bro.
won't mention them at all.
Well, if you think about it, 40 episodes, there's 52 weeks in a year. We're coming up to a year.
We are almost coming up to a year.
That's crazy.
And then there were more times back then when we would record.
I think
Multiple
we're way
times
past
during
a
the
year.
Nah.
Nah.
We didn't get started till
It was
April,
like,
May.
yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
May, I want to say May.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But we appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? What's good, listeners? Welcome to the third.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. I try to harmonize.
Okay.
Never mind. I triggered Ray over there. He's
Yeah,
activated.
that's it.
He's activated.
I didn't
Like,
say
yeah,
a word.
bro, you were like 6
I
semitones
didn't
short.
Say a word.
It says semitones.
6 semitones is crazy.
It is.
That's pretty far.
Is that
That
even
is
a thing?
tone
That
deaf.
is- that is a thing.
That is absolutely a thing.
Wait, semitones a word?
Yeah,
semitones is a
absolutely.
word.
What does that mean?
Half steps.
Yeah. In music, you got half steps and then you got whole steps.
You know, minor thirds and major thirds. Perfect.
Fourths.
Perfect fifths.
Fifths.
Is that like tempo? Like
Major
beats?
six.
Like 8 count?
No, it's distance between notes.
Yeah. Which I'm starting to realize is all that matters.
What's the average tempo between each note?
Tempo. I mean, the average
I mean,
step.
beat.
What?
Time.
Irrelevant.
But ain't that what a semi-note is?
No, we didn't say semi-note. We said a semitone,
Semitone.
which means it's only a half step from whatever was before.
Like a C sharp.
Oh, like the next key you press.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you literally meant like the amount of time between each key that is pressed.
Nah. And that's why I was saying that I'm starting to realize that like music makes sense as it goes. Not like there's an overall structure, but people that are like super cold is just like the note previously played denotes what they can play next, which is not a level that I think at right now. But that seems to be what it is when they play stuff that are like out of key, but it sounds hella good. But it made sense in the context of what was before.
That's more like a relative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's deep. It's a deep rabbit hole. I'm trying to get better at music, bro. I thought that just like getting more reps would do it, but it's not the case. Like, it was part of the case, but it wasn't the whole case. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got to do some studying. I suggest transcribing. Transcribing will open you up, bro. Just learn what you hear. It's already been done before. It's like, why force yourself to learn it from thin air?
I guess my problem is the bridge between that transcription and then the translation and utility of what I did.
Okay, easy way to do it. Once you learn, let's say it's a lick. Once you learn the lick, and like you know what key you learn the lick in, then you have to break it down. You know the number system, so figure out which numbers you hit to make that lick, and then use that same number system in every key. And you have to practice that, of course. But yeah, you have to further learn the lick. Like, what am I actually playing? Like, what scale degrees? Like, where is this going? Like, why does this make sense here? Like, 4, 6, 5, 3, blah, blah, blah. Once you learn that, then you can take it to D. do 4, 6, 5, 3, blah blah blah, whatever. Now you have a new lick that you can do
Anywhere that it fits.
that it fits. Yeah.
And then that's a problem too, because like it's like, why did that work here? And I have problems putting that together as well.
You go back to the root. So
what number were we on when I did?
Where were you playing? Where was the destination from where you were to where you were going? And like, how can you get there from like every time if it's like you're going from the 4, 5, 6 and you're doing a lick over that, like, does that work going 2, 3, 6? Does that work going 1, 5, 6 or whatever? Test it out on different stuff, but understand like where the destination was. It's always about the destination with the lick,
right?
Like, where are we going? So yeah, that's
Got
how
you. Wish I had the wow.
I gotta talk about like freestyling in between, like how to get to like on a chord or a chorus.
Yeah,
kind of freestyle it, just knowing where you need to land.
And see, I'm like purely shape driven, bro. And I just
shape driven.
Yeah, because my fretboard. So what I'm playing makes a shape, and I just remember the shapes of like what it sounds like. Like, I know it's very dyslexic, but that's how I approach music right now.
He said I make shapes. I'm thinking in my head, okay, what shapes could he possibly be making in his head when he's playing his guitar?
Not in my head. It's straight in the fingers, bro. Like, I know. Like,
how to position your finger.
Yes.
Finger position, not shapes.
But it is shapes. Like, if I'm doing a lick, I know that, like, I'm making this, like, diamond, basically. Like, I don't know. It's hard, bro. Because, like, the pentatonic scale has a shape to my bass. And it doesn't matter where I play it. And I think that's where it's a problem for me. Like, because in keys, if you change keys, you're literally, like, changing the way that shit hits your fingers. With a bass, I can just move it, and I'm playing. It sounds the same, just in different keys as I move it down. So I don't really be thinking about what it is, because I know what it feels like. If that makes sense. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. Shapes. But anyway.
Yeah, there we go.
So you say diamond. See, now I'm really curious. When you say diamond, is that like your finger positions? You place your fingers like a diamond?
No, I mean that, like, if I were to take my fretboard and put it straight in front of my face like a screen, and I saw my path between the notes, it makes a diamond.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, you got me on that one. So you don't move on feeling?
That is the feeling, because I know what the shape sounds like.
Gotcha.
But only in the context of this shape.
Of that shape.
Not, I'm hitting the 1, 2, 4, 3, 5. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Yeah. I'm literally just thinking like, I could put that here.
Interesting.
Which is the same thing.
Do you think in shape, Trey? How do you think it?
No, mostly chords.
Yeah, Ray is educated.
Mostly chords. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
It's a lot. I think that's why he's laying the gauntlet down right now, because it's like Ray can explain some shit, bro. Like Ray's probably the only musician that I know that actually knows everything that he's doing. Like, and can explain it and give you like 3 different levels of the explanation. Just like,
ready, set, go. Well, let's get to it, y'all.
Let's get it, man.
I said one thing that I do. Is I transcribe. I listen to other people. I'm like, oh, that's dope.
Right.
Figure that out. I go through that whole step I just gave you.
Yeah.
Like, what are they playing? Oh, that's this.
I think that's always the key to being like a god tier musician. You're really just like a really good thief.
Yeah. All right. What you got for us, Ryan?
How you guys feel about New Invincible? Yeah, that wasn't sound too
That's
good.
you, Daniel.
I was very irritated by this last episode. I feel like they playing with our emotions, bro.
Why were you irritated?
Well, so at this point, this is what, episode 5?
Yes.
Yeah.
5.
So 5. So you dropped off 3 episodes, and those episodes were meaty, beefy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because obviously this is they're trying to do the layers thing, right? You got one overarching storyline, and that's what's his race called? Viltrumites. You got the Viltrumites. They're supposed to come back. Mark's supposed to be getting ready, getting prepared to take them on. To me, this hit like filler. I don't need to see Titan again. I don't need to see Machine Head again. Yeah, man, I did not appreciate this. And then they hint that more is on the way, which I get. Like, hey, a lot of the people that died previously are back. Obviously, these villains are still around, and that is a trope of, hero entertainment. But, bro, no, we don't need to see this. And then you got Mark half-assing again. It's a dragon, bro. It's a huge dragon. Bro, go full out, please. Please. But yeah, that's my odds with this, bro. I don't like this veer that we're doing. I just want to see the main storyline. Let's push that forward so we can have a good stopping point at the end of the season.
To me, I didn't think it was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I did enjoy like the whole plot line. It did. I'll just talk about it for what it was.
Okay.
So, once again, Mark, for me, is too caught up on morality.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that he misses his chance to be moral. Like, he's so high on his morality chair, and he misses his chance to be what a real hero is. So Titan comes to you and says, hey, this is crime syndicate, this national crime syndicate. They're trying to force me to work for them against my will. I've made the neighborhood better. You know what I'm saying? I don't work the same way the last guy does, and they're trying to get me to work. I don't want to work with them, but now they're threatening my family. They're gonna kill my wife. They're gonna kill my child, and they're gonna kill me. Can you help me? And he's like, nah, I'm gonna send you to jail.
Go directly to jail. Do not pass go.
And it's like,
collect 200.
What is wrong with you? Like, you don't care about this man's child and wife? So because he was a criminal at one point, now he's not deserving of your help? Or his family's not deserving of your help? So then he has to indirectly help them because he gets a call from the prison and he going for a check.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was weak to me.
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to say that you can tell that they really want to pound that in of the misplaced morality, because we still got one episode we haven't talked about, and that's the one right before this. I know it seems different, bro. Like, all I did was mute and unmute. Test.
That's better.
Okay, but what was I saying?
But I would still like get into it. You see how like close I am?
Mm-hmm.
Like to the right, to the center, yeah.
I'm trying to remember now what happened in the episode before. Oh, yeah, the dudes that came from the future with the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
It's like kind of same thing. He was like, nah, man, screw this. I'm on a date. It's like,
really?
It's like he's struggling to, like how you mentioned at the end of this episode. He wants to be a hero. He wants to be a son. He wants to be a boyfriend. And I think this is him trying to figure all of that out while the looming doom of the Viltrumite Empire coming to invade Earth is looming behind his head on top of his little brother, and Virgil. So there's a whole lot that he's dealing with. And it's nice to see it kind of come back to his area instead of it being so Viltrumite and alien focused, like off-world focused, to kind of see what's going on in the community right then and there. Because of, Ultraman is it Ultraman? What was his name? Omni-Man has left. So it's kind of see who kind of fills in that vacuum, who's trying to take over. And your point about the dragon, like dragons are notoriously known for having strong dragon skills, to be super powerful and all that. And he couldn't die because his main body was being held safe. So I thought that was a nice touch for the dragon piece. Now, could he have ripped his head off? Sure, but he would have came right back alive.
he didn't know that.
He didn't know that, but he found that out. That's why he ended up saying, "We're gonna need some help on this."
I get Daniel's point because it's like, why did it take all that for you to like jump in there and go full out
Yeah.
and kill him? Like, why do we have to go through all that? Why not just start? Why not that be the first?
It's a dragon, bro.
Because number one, he's still learning to like go all out in the beginning. Because like even on the episode where they went underground and he was fighting the dude that was controlling the little caterpillars and stuff, he could have been took care of that, but he took his time. So I think this is him training and realizing like, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta go all out, but having the understanding of how to still hold himself back from becoming something that he doesn't want to become. Mm-hmm. If that was the case, we'd be watching One Punch Man, and one punch is all it takes.
I would just say, obviously, we've come to the point that there have been plenty of villains that he would not be able to take care of in one punch. And, like, I get what you're saying, but as the fight progressed, it would have been very easy to turn that up at, like, stage 2 of the fight. Stage 3 of the fight. Not, oh crap, I'm dang near mortally wounded. You know how in the game when your health low and the screen go red and the sound change and all that? Yeah, that was smart. That was smart. Don't choose that moment to turn up, my dude. That's not your moment. As soon as you did that first punch, like, oh, that didn't do nothing. Let me turn it up a little bit. Oh, let me turn it up a little. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Let me just rip
But
this.
even Omni-Man struggled against some mythical creatures in the previous season. He didn't just go in there and take care of it like one punch, two punch, and that was it. Like, he didn't go in there and just absolutely domesticate this being.
Omni-Man also. Test. What the hell? Because it's changing. That's crazy. But Omni-Man also didn't think that he didn't have a looming army of Viltrumites that was headed his way either. He was just faking the funk as Earth's hero.
Well, that's some fake the funk. I'm talking about actually fighting the monster himself. But I get what you're saying. I liked how they kind of allowed Lil Man Oliver to kind of like grow up as a kid and not interfere with him running out and skipping out on at night, going skateboard, and when the punks came and bullies came, I thought I was gonna like kill them, to be honest.
Yeah, same.
But when he sped around, I think that gave Mark a relief of, dang, he's really not dad. He's not turning into dad, because there was some conversation that they had was like, why? We're strong enough. We can beat him up. Like, who cares? Type of attitude. And he was like, yeah, you're sounding just like dad.
So, quick pause. You think Oliver's on the up and up based off of this episode going forward? He gonna be on the up and up?
I think he's gonna have his struggles, but as of right now, I feel like he's not gonna end up like Omni-Man. Now, will he end up like Mark? I don't think so either, because he is from a different planet. Eventually, he's gonna have his own thoughts and be able to see things for himself versus someone explaining it to him or keeping him guarded. But
I think that situation is gonna blow up.
Me too. Me too. I feel like this was a misdirect to get us off the scent. But yeah, Oliver about to go left, bro. I feel it. It was too perfect, this episode. It was too perfect.
I agree. A lot of turmoil coming up.
Mm-hmm. And him not going back and deciding to get a place with Eve to want to stay home. So you could tell it's really pulling at him.
Yeah. I just hate that it's only, 3 more episodes?
Well, we're going to have to get more about what's going on with Omni-Man because they broke out, remember?
Yeah, I do remember. And that's another reason why this was a low point. Not even to say that I needed to see what's going on with Omni-Man.
It's only 8 episodes?
That's what I feel. It feels like. Ryan, have you seen anything?
I think it is. I think it's 8 or 10.
I'm hoping for 10 with this little side trip, bro. It would only be right if it's 10. Otherwise, these last few episodes are going to be chaos.
Well, that's what we want, though. We want, we want that real.
Nobody knows what it means, but it's provocative.
But it's funny, though. A lot of these shows are starting to drop several episodes at once. Just like your friendly neighborhood.
Spider-Man! Hey, yo, that shit was glorious, bro.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yes, same here. But it's funny because, in a way, they're taking the Invincible formula. Like, I just realized today, I was like...
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I mean that those writers were definitely looking at Invincible and was like, how can we do this? Because the whole theme of like, hey, yeah, you're a hero. You're a superhero. And you can't unleash your full power at all times. That whole thing like, oh, you're holding back Peter. All that. That's why Scorpion beat you. You think I'm reaching, Ray? I see your face.
It's been a consistent Spider-Man theme for a while.
Really?
Yeah, but on this particular show, Osborn says with great power comes great respect,
yeah.
Not responsibility.
Correct.
So,
but I think that's just a nod to everything in this show being different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Same.
That's all that is. I think that's a nod to it being still true to who Osborn is.
Yep.
In that moment. Because who's not to say Ben didn't say that to him at some point already?
Or maybe he realizes it on his own. It's not respect that I need; it's a responsibility that I have.
They're gonna twist it somewhere, bro.
Some kind of way they are. But that reveal though, with him having each one of his interns work on a piece of a larger puzzle, like that was pretty dope. I kind of saw that coming, but I didn't at the same time.
No, I saw that coming.
But thought that was interesting. Thought it was also interesting that some of the interns were also other characters in the show. Daredevil's sidekick, and I think the other chick is somebody else. I just don't know who yet. The one that talks from Jamaica.
The one that comes from Wakanda?
Yeah, Wakanda with the Jamaican accent. Boom, Peter.
But I mean, she doesn't even need like a reveal. Like Wakanda is super advanced with all these. You know what I'm saying? Like what's her name? Shuri. Well, they got a picture of him with T'Chaka. Osborn and T'Chaka had a picture of him in the hallway inside of his office. I noticed. I peeped up. That. So there's going to be some introduction of that for sure coming soon. I know it was funny because I was thinking like, oh, that's cool. They're going to have Tombstone be a good guy, and then it was like,
psych.
Bitch, you though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't appreciate how much they made me like Tombstone
beforehand. so they did a good job. So the writers did great. So that's what you're saying. The writers did a good job.
Like, God dang.
It's like, no, not him.
Yeah, not him, bro.
Favorite cameo?
Favorite cameo?
Daredevil for sure.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
That was lit. But the fact that Daredevil is like the big boss of the city. That was a lit ass little sprinkle right there. Like, I run this shit. I'll let him be. That was dope to me.
No love for Doctor Strange.
Okay, seeing Doctor Strange made me want to play him in Rivals, which I did, and I did great. But yeah,
it was cool. I enjoyed
No
it.
love for Iron Man.
I don't
Nah,
like. I
Iron
don't.
Man
I don't
was
like that
trash. I didn't
version.
like
that art. Not let me say art style. That
that
suit
old
version.
school suit.
I hate that old school
I do
suit.
too. I
That
don't
was a
like it
Mark One, nigga.
Bro, I hate that old school suit. It just looks so
Yeah.
clanky and so like really just old.
Yeah, bro.
Like they could have did a little bit better with that. But I
Hey,
get it.
I actually,
It's the art style.
I actually assume that he will have a new suit on the next one. Because, I mean, it's Tony. He constantly working.
Yeah.
You know, it could happen. Even if it don't happen, I'm sure they'll make it work. Like, I have complete faith and trust in this writing team.
So, do y'all think Peter continues to work with Norman? Or
No.
Is this how we get him to Tony?
This is that's a good question.
I think we got one more. I feel like we have one more round of working with Norman.
One more round of him doing something crazy.
Yes.
No.
One more to let him know that shit is fucked. Because he don't know shit is fucked. We know shit is fucked. He actually still doesn't know shit is
Oh,
fucked.
because
done. I think he's done.
Because he grabbed Venom.
Yeah.
So he got one more. He got one more mess up in him.
There you go. There you go. Because you're right. That little sliver.
The little vibe.
that's
I think
definitely Venom.
midway through he might drop him. I don't think it'll be fight for the full season.
That was crazy. Because from Jump, episode 1, I was like, is
Is
this
that
supposed to be
Venom?
Venom?
Yeah. So how they tied all that together was nice.
That was sick.
But I put it together as soon as they showed the spider. So it was like, we're going to re-engineer, reverse engineer
Yeah, we
his
got it from his
DNA.
blood. Yeah.
I was like, that's the same spider.
yeah, exactly. Same.
But that's still a little confusing to me because like what make the spider special?
They injected it with
inject-
Spider-Man's blood.
Right. It's a loop.
It's a nasty time loop.
I get it. So
It's a nasty time loop, bro.
it still doesn't make sense though because
Nasty time loop.
no, it still doesn't make sense. So
Well,
in the beginning of the season,
Uh-huh.
they come from the future, and that spider comes from the future.
Right. The fight they had in the future is what caused this version of the past.
But when the spider bites Peter, the spider's basically just injecting Peter with his own blood.
Yes.
His own genetically
altered.
enhanced.
Yeah.
blood.
So they altered Oscorp altered the blood.
No.
No, they altered
That's the blood they got from
spiders
Spider-Man.
with the blood.
It's a time loop, bro.
No.
Because they were like, look, Osborn was like, yo, how did this happen?
No,
He's
so
like, I got bit by a spider.
It's still not making any sense to me. He said he got bit by a spider, right?
Yes.
So they ended up drawing blood from Peter.
Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they altered
And
other
so they
spiders.
took that blood
And put it in a
put it into
spider.
another spider.
Yes. Yes.
Right,
And
but the
that
blood, but the
spider-
blood that Peter had,
Uh-huh.
what made his blood so special?
He's
He got it
Spider-Man.
from
What the
He got
fuck?
it from the spider that he got bit.
Right.
So if he got from the spider he got bit from, then
Uh-huh.
where did the powers come from?
It came from
They
Peter's
came from
blood.
Peter's blood.
It's a time loop, bro.
bro.
Bro, it doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense.
It doesn't.
It makes perfect sense, dog.
It doesn't, bro.
Because you don't even remember, because Strange, his literal initial reaction, like, whoa, you're not supposed to be here.
No. He said no. Think about it, bro. If you get bit by a spider now, that comes from the future, that spider, where did that spider get his mutant powers from?
It's a time
From
loop.
Peter in the future.
But
Technically,
Peter in the
this is Strange's fault. You have to remember that Strange
I
did
get it's
this.
Strange's fault.
Remember in Invincible where he went to the future and
He
they were
had his
flying.
clothes. My bad.
God.
I was excited.
What?
I was excited. I'm sorry.
Remember in Invincible last episode, not this last episode, the one before,
With,
when he first got to the future and they were flying, and then he himself popped up out of nowhere and was like, "I'll take those,"
Yeah.
and then left,
Yeah.
and it was like,
What?
"What?
Yeah. I get that.
Okay."
I get that. But
First of
it's
all-
still not understand. So
First of all, let's back up. 'Cause I don't even like how you did that.
no, it's no.
He was
no.
like, "What are we gonna do about my clothes?" They was like, "Oh, don't worry about it." And then the future him came, And then he was like, "Why do he look like that?" It's like, it's best not to ask no questions.
See here, but what what still doesn't make sense is I get the spider came from the future. I get all that.
Yes.
And I get the spider was modified using Peter's blood.
Yes.
That's great. But Peter, before the spider came and bit him,
That's in the past, though.
Yeah, it's in the past.
it's right. It's in the past. But where did those powers come? Where
Because we
where
went to
does
the future, which the fight took them into the past.
You're missing what I'm saying.
No,
bro.
I'm not. The Doctor Strange
Hold on,
fight. Doctor Strange is doing his portals and shit.
This is Peter in the future.
Oh
present,
my god.
Present Peter, playing kid.
Yep.
Spider from the future comes, which is this future Peter.
Through the Strange portal. Don't forget that.
Through the strange portal.
Through the Strange portal. All right.
Drops down, bites Peter. All of a sudden, he becomes Spider-Man. Because why? The spider had some kind of genetic alteration.
From Peter.
It's not from Peter. Did Oscorp
It is.
create the genetic?
No, it's from Spider-Man. It's from this Spider-Man 3 years later when they take his blood and put it in a spider.
But that Spider-Man that got that Spider-Man that they took the blood from, where did his powers come from?
It's
the same spider. It's the
But that
same.
spider doesn't have
Bro,
anything
you're trying
special.
to make sense.
I'm not. I promise you, I'm not.
of a time loop, bro.
I understand what a time loop is, but it's
Yes.
not explaining to me where the powers come into play.
They
Because it's
came
just a spider.
From Spider-Man.
You're missing what I'm saying.
You
bro.
know what answers this question?
It's just a regular spider that bites him.
You remember when,
Where did that spider get the powers from? Because he didn't get it from Peter.
Okay, so I'm gonna help you out.
Is it from Oscorp?
I'm gonna help you out.
It has to be Oscorp.
I'm gonna help you out. You remember at the end when Peter meets up with Strange and he was just like, Strange was like, man, like, this isn't a quote, but he was just like, now I see how it all happened, and he was like, it's all my fault. And Peter was like, you know what? Everything that's supposed to happen
Happens
is
for
going to
me.
happen.
Yeah, I saw. That's how I came about. Yeah,
But I swear to you, it's a closed time loop. Doctor Strange messed it up, and that's why this Peter Parker is Spider-Man, because of Doctor Strange. All you have to remember is that it's Doctor Strange. Right? Because you're trying to make it make sense without Doctor Strange. It ain't going to make sense.
No, what I'm saying is if a regular spider drops out,
It's not a regular spider.
that's what I'm asking. Was the spider genetically modified by Oscorp and then they injected Peter's blood into it? Or they just took a regular spider and just put blood into the spider? That's what I'm asking about.
That's kind of irrelevant.
No, it's perfectly relevant. Because if it's just some average spider and he gets bit, is it because Peter has some dormant powers inside of his body
No matter-
that gets activated because of the genetically modified spider? Or is it something else? Because where does his powers come from?
Comes from the genetically modified spider that was
That's why I
modified
said
with his
from
blood.
Oscorp.
They modified it with Spider-Man's blood.
This was always going to happen, basically. You just need to accept that this version
No,
was
bro, so
always...
it doesn't explain where the powers came from.
It
All
does.
it talks about is how the spider bit him. Great, the spider bit him, but the spider that bit him is the same spider that they draw blood from in the future.
You know what? You know what Ryan has revealed, though? Is that technically this has always been, in this timeline at least, Spider-Man got his powers from Venom, which is kind of crazy when you think about it.
It's not from Venom, though.
It's due to Venom. He's the catalyzing event. Like, you're thinking genetically. I'm not thinking that they analyzed Venom. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that the fight from Venom, because Spider-Man becoming Spider-Man has never involved Venom. That's all I'm saying. Is that
Spider-Man coming about is always been from the spider falling to like a genetically, they were doing testing.
Right,
Spider
right.
gets zapped, he gets bit by the spider.
Right.
That's what I'm asking. Is that what happened in Oscorp? Oscorp did tests on the spider. Spider
Yeah,
goes
nah.
to the past, bites Peter.
Yeah, nah.
That's what I'm asking
That's
about.
from his blood, bro. They didn't have those spiders that were altered until they had his blood. It's a closed loop.
And
It's
then
okay.
that spider went back in the past to that day and bit that Peter, thus creating Spider-Man all over again.
And
still
you know
not
what I just
explaining.
realized too?
Still
That
not explaining
they
where the
followed
powers
the
came.
rules of time travel because Spider-Man never
He never went
showed
back there.
up. Yeah, I was like, ooh, that's nasty, bro. They like they really thought of everything, bro.
Peter was there though. They didn't come across each other.
That's what he was saying. Because
Oh.
Spider-Man never went. He never went. He never went in the back. It was just strange.
Yeah, it wasn't even like Peter, like, oh, this is a guy that's a Spider-Man. Let me copy him. Like, nah, none of that. None of that. Y'all can't see each other. Y'all can't touch each other. Y'all can't do none of that. And you remember too when he's like, oh yeah, I remember you from Midtown. He's like, you mean what was it say, Greenwich? Something like that. He's like,
Yeah, he was like, I've never been to Midtown before.
right.
Because that hadn't happened yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick. You know what makes a lot more sense to you though, Ryan?
What?
Solo leveling. Let's talk about it real quick. Man, this is stacking up to be one of the greatest.
And they say it's just getting started.
It's definitely just getting started.
They showed a scene, a meme where they have like 4 or 5 books stacked on top of each other. It says solo leveling, and it has like a card index. But it's posted to the very first book midway through. It was like, this is where we're at in the story. With solo level. I was like, oh wow, we're that fresh.
Bro.
I said, okay, this has great potential.
But let me tell you, did you
Hold
know?
on. Breaking announcement. Breaking announcement. Breaking announcement.
Shit.
J. Cole,
J. Cole.
Clouds, out now.
Oh, shit. Is it an album or a single?
it's an album.
What?
They said it was something like
Oh, I'm ready. I'm not gonna lie. I'm super ready. I'm so ready. Okay. J. Cole Clouds. Bro, hasn't he been supposed to do the fall off for like a minute now? Why have we not gotten a fall off?
We not ever gonna get that.
You think it's just a marketing thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That's lame as hell. But yeah.
Oh, no,
new
this is
song.
just a song.
New song.
Oh, it is one song.
Yeah.
Okay. Got us excited for, I won't say for nothing, but you got us excited for a song as opposed to an album.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I
It's
got
all
it.
good. It's all good. But yeah, man, the cat's out. Oh, but what I wanted to say was that solo leveling is getting so high in popularity that first of all, this is a Korean show, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Korean
well,
manhwa.
the source material. is
Some
Korean.
manhwa. Yeah.
Right. So, a Korean news station interrupted, like a real life news station, cut for breaking news that a 10th S level hunter has been discovered.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. But bro, they do stuff like that all the time over there, like with Pokemon.
Oh, yeah?
With One Piece, like they do all
It
kinds
makes
of
sense
stuff.
though. They're
bro.
gonna push their art. They're
Yeah,
gonna push their art.
that's stamped.
But yeah,
over
this
there.
I'm excited for the next episode. Honestly, like this was a good
The
ramp.
next 3 are
to the
supposed to be
next.
top tier.
Bro, you remember Tusk when he gave him the whatever avarice, elixir
Spear of Avarice, or
spirit of avarice.
Spear of Avarice, or Avarice Spear.
Yeah, bro, he gave that shit to him like, oh, let's do a test run. He's like, whoa,
Okay, yeah, you're holding that.
you're
from now-
holding that from now on.
So now he's at level 75. Well, he just completed 75.
Yeah.
So I wonder the next level is gonna be the boss fight.
Yes, correct.
Is
And that's
it-
not even the boss.
I know.
Ooh, I'm ready, dog.
I-
Ray, you need to get on this, bro. Like, this is looking to be like, I can't even say the next Naruto. I can't even say the next. Like, this is completely new.
This is something that's gonna be a part of the big 3.
Correct.
The new big 3. I think it's
Yeah, bro. Like,
it's setting its foot down.
the power ramping is ridiculous. Like, this is season 2, and we basically went Dragon Ball Z, like thinking of Goku's power level, we went from the original series, and then we're instantly to like Cell Saga, basically.
It's good, bro. And then Fire Force 3 is about to come out too next month.
Fire Force Season 3?
Season 3.
Yo, I've seen some clips of Fire Force.
Have you never seen it?
I've never watched the show. Yo. Fire Force is no joke. Like,
Bro, I will rewatch it with you.
It's been on my list to watch.
I'll rewatch
like,
it. I'll
rewatch it. Even my daughter was like, "Mr. Dang, you don't watch Fire Force?" She's like, "I don't even know if you really watch anime for real. If you don't watch Fire Force," and I was like, "It's firefighters, bro." She's like, "No, you don't understand. You don't understand.
You don't understand. You don't, bro. Fire Force, like, make sure you got a sound bar or your sound system's up to par."
But yeah, man, that's what I was saying. Like, the sound design for Fire Force, they said that it should be up for some awards.
Dope. So yeah, man, how you feel about this All-Star game?
Whack.
Yeah, me personally, I did not like it.
Game was whack.
I'm ready to get back to East versus West.
3-point whack.
They're talking about possibly having the World versus USA.
Dunk contest whack.
Maybe they'll compete harder, but yeah.
LeBron James whack.
Yeah, definitely blame LeBron for the state of the All-Star festivities.
Kevin Hart whack.
Just the fact that he hasn't participated in a dunk contest. The fact that he has shied away from giving us the one-on-one battles that we want to see in that game, in that All-Star game. And then, like, the cherry on top, I think, this year was him bowing out at the last minute and taking a spot from somebody that could have played and been a part of it.
LaMelo Ball, fresh as F. He the one that should have been in there.
Definitely. Him and Norman Powell, for sure. But, yeah.
Disappointing.
Marvel Rivals.
Hey, don't we have an update coming out?
New characters coming. The Human Torch and The Thing.
Who y'all excited for?
I'm playing both of them. Can't wait.
I'm trying to go to Thing. I've been having really good time with some tanks. So I think the Thing is built for me.
Yeah, it's the Human Torch for me, baby. I'm trying to fire something up.
Do you still want a Storm on your team, or would you rather just?
For sure. I mean, I know eventually I know this is gonna be the strategy because I know people are gonna be insta locking.
So if you can't get Storm, you gonna get
no. If I can't get Johnny, then I'll pick Storm.
Oh, that makes sense. And then you definitely have a Johnny.
Then I'll experience.
Yeah.
The experience.
Okay. Hey, where is everyone at right now? I know I scrabbled. I'm a fingernail away from Plat 2. Where y'all at?
Diamond 3.
Hey! Okay, well, that works. It wasn't supposed to be that, but whatever.
Wow. Plat 3.
Plat 3. Okay, so we right there together. Shit, you trying to play tonight?
No, sir. I've started a new thing. I'm taking my butt to bed at night.
Hey, you've said enough. You don't have to. If it's no, nigga, it's no.
No, I'm serious. I can't do the late nights no more, bro. I'll be dead tired in the morning. So
I feel you.
if I play, it's gonna be like earlier in the day. I can't do it at night no more because by the time I get done, I can't just play one game. Like I have to play at least 2, 3. Then it's like an hour's passed, and it's like, damn, it's 1 o'clock. I gotta be up in 4 hours.
Hey, you know what the strategy is, huh? Well, of course you do. But I'm telling you, bro, it's not just about not playing after you have an L. You know what I'm saying? You know what? That's too much sauce for the people, bro. Y'all, we need to have at least 100 followers on IG before I get the sauce. But once I started using the sauce, I'm back in Plat, baby. Without fail. Great winning percentage right now. But shoot, is it time to grind those gears?
I think so.
Shoot, that's a bet. Okay, well, it looks like I'm going first. I have literally 2 grind my gears. It was a new development. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're weird. This is a new development. So yeah, man, what grinds my gears, man? I don't know what happened, but I had an epiphany. You know what I'm saying about the life cycle of things given as gifts to the female species, the women's. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because don't get me wrong, I'm engaged. You know, my fiance, love you out there, boo, whatever. But you know, it's not just her. This has been just in the world, and then I was just thinking back to my dad. I was like, yeah, he definitely went through this shit too. But it's just like, bro. So if I get a gift, and mind you, it doesn't really matter what category of pricing this gift came from, I'm gonna run it into the ground. You know what I'm saying? It might be a bag from my base, might be some shoes, might be some clothes. It might be some socks. I'm gonna wear them socks till some holes in them. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, these beautiful women's out here is like, oh, can I get this bag? Can I get these shoes? Can I get this? Can I get that? And you know, it's usually over $200.
Okay.
And I'll grab that. And you know what happens? I don't see no motherfuckers no more. So I was just like, bro, what's going on? Like literally from, I mean, I guess perceivably, the worst caliber gifts I could get is some socks. And I will still wear them until I got holes in them. But you get a Louis bag, you get a Prada something, or whatever. And it's just like, you don't really see that mug too often after you get it. I'm like, man. Yeah, that's what grinds my gears, bro. Like, I wish, because, like, if my girl was like, babe, what do you want right now? It don't matter how much it costs or where it's at. I'm going to get it for you right now. All of those things would, like, add to my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, more than likely, I'm probably making money with such a thing. But women's just like, oh, it's pretty. And, you know, if I ever get in a bind, I can sell it. Man, that girl got a Louis bag that she just got. Tell me why the handle of that bitch is already broken. So it's just like, man, you got this overpriced bag that was overpriced. And it's overpriced, you know what I'm saying? But it's overpriced, but it's okay. It's overpriced.
But you can always take it back and get it fixed, though. That's a good thing with Louis, though. They will take it back. If your rubber or the leather starts to peel, you can always take it back and get another one.
Ryan, you dead ass right now?
Yeah, I need to take my wallet back and get another one, actually.
That's a bet.
As long as you have your receipt and the proof of authenticity.
So what if it was a eBay purchase?
As long as you got the authenticity, little piece and all that.
There it is, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ryan has gave me the sauce. I'll make this thing right. But yeah, that's what grinds my gears. What y'all got?
I had one. I forgot it that fast.
Nothing about your ankle.
I was gonna say I can go.
I hate crutches. I hate crutches. That grinds my gears. So can we come up with another invention? Like, why give me the crutches? Give me the scooter. If I had the scooter, my ankle would not be hurting right now. It hurts like hell. Like, why? Why? Who came up with the invention of crutches? Why not get a scooter and I could just scoot everywhere I need to go? I have no problem with doing that. But yeah, that's what bothers me. And that walking boot, I hate it. It makes my foot hurt even more. I know there's a difference between being uncomfortable and having slight pain, but hurt, definitely hurt. But yeah, that grinds. Completely grinds my gears.
I feel that. What grinds my gears? You know what? I'm going to skip this week.
What?
You know what I'm saying? I just got a new job.
Hey.
So I'm going to be grateful this week. And, you know, everything's dandy this week. Next week, I'll bring something to the table. Crazy.
Absolutely crazy. You know what else is crazy? That is a wrap, baby.
That's all we got for you today. We lost one to the toilet.
Yeah, we did. We did. I wasn't gonna put him on blast like that.
But we lost you to the toilet earlier, so.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. But you know what? That saved the listening experience. It did.
Indeed, it did. And with that, guys, we're out.
Peace.
Peace.